Hi guys, John here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be on my brand new Betta fish setup, breeding rack, kind of just display, I guess. For you guys that have followed me for the last few years, I used to keep and breed a small amount of Bettas, and for the last 3 or 4 years I actually haven't had any in my care. And recently I've purchased quite a number of them and have set up a little display / breeding system. This is just the bare bones. As you can see, I've got tubs and heat and pads and stuff kind of scattered amongst, but I wanted to show the kind of initial setup, and then you guys can follow me through the videos as it progresses and grows. What you see here is just an IKEA bookshelf that I've basically kitted out. It's a 3-tier bookshelf. You can only just see the top 2 tiers because there's nothing beneath it, so there's no point showing it. That I've just basically jimmied up to be a makeshift stand for the Bettas or Siamese fighting fish. Currently I have 4 pairs and just a standalone female in the top tank, which you can see swimming around. I'll get a closer in shot as I go through the video. This isn't going to be a crazy long video, just to show off the few Bettas that I've got, and I'll do a bit more in-depth videos later on and breeding and stuff like that. But this is just to show off the setup and what I have going on. This right here bookshelf will pretty much just house the breeding adults. And as I progress and breed and separate the juveniles out, I will have other stuff and tanks, but that will be located in a different area of the house, because this is my lounge and it's supposed to look nice and it's going to be display worthy. And then all the breeding tanks and stuff will be basically hidden in the garage. So I've got my nice adults on the show, which you can see they're under the light, and I'll just have everything else in the garage. So the rough idea that I have is that I'll have 3 pairs in each shelf, and utilizing the bottom shelf for basic grow out, or I might use it as another 3 pairs. I'm just tossing up that idea. So really cheap idea for a little stand. It only cost me $70, which was really good. It looks nice, fits in with the look of the house, so that I managed to utilize that really well. So what I'll do is I'll take the phone off the tripod and we'll get a little bit closer, and I'll describe and discuss a few of the pairs that I have here and what I'll be working with in the near future. So just to start off with this top tank, just a little Aqua One 14 litre, just with a standard, really nice looking girl. A few snails in there, there's a few shrimp, haven't really seen them, and I've just got some floating plants just to make a little display tank on the top. And then we'll get on to our breeding pairs. Now, none of these have actually bred, so they'll all be first time pairs, even though some of them are quite large. I might have to breed them first so I can get some young out of them. But we'll start off with these 2. These are my fancy copper startails. Now, I do tend to have a bit of an expensive taste in terms of fish, and you'll probably notice it through the ones that I have here, that I've got some pretty cool ones in my opinion, but they are a little bit more expensive than your regular fighters. So the reason they're all flaring now is because I've actually just removed all of their cards, which you can see right here. I've just cut these out of plastic, and I'll probably do a video on the back, but they just kind of slot in between them, which they make a really good black barrier so they can't see each other. And then every day I usually open them up, and this is actually helping condition the females into developing eggs. Now, moving across here, I've got my pineapple Dumbos. Now, all of the fighters that I have, they're half-moon Plikettes. So they're the short-finned fighters. That's why, if you're wondering why they look a little bit unusual, they're the short-finned variety of Betta fish. I don't particularly like the long-finned ones. I've always liked the short fins, and that's why I've always gone with them. So I've got the pineapple Dumbo ears, which is the long side fins, which is always very nice. Now these guys are lit just with an Aqua One strip glow sunlight. that I've mounted to the top, only running it for display purposes, and I can just to view. Down below, I'll just describe what I have, and then I'll bring them up into the light so you can get a bit of a look, because it's pretty dark down there. So down below, I've got another 2 pairs. These ones are fancy copper yellows. Basically, they're golds, but they're also half moon plaquettes. They're quite a bit larger than the ones, oh, you can see them quite well. They're quite a bit larger than the ones that I had up above them, but nevertheless, they're absolutely stunning, and you can see they're flaring and looking really good. So I'm very excited to get some breeding happening with these guys. And the next ones I have, which are very striking as well, are your blue rim half moon plaquettes. So they're just considered a blue rim, almost like the platinums with the whites, but have that nice blue rim around the finnage. So what I've got these guys on, for you guys that are interested, is just a heat mat, which you can see beneath it, and a thermostat, which is just hidden away behind the back here, which is maintaining temperature. I've got this one unplugged right now because I needed the light to be on. I got to rearrange the cords and stuff, and everything will be plugged in a week or so, but I haven't had the time to fix it yet. But we've just got a heat mat. I've actually ordered longer heat mats, and they'll go from end to end, and then I can put all 3 tanks. So it's using an Aqua One Duo, Betta Duo tank, which is really handy. I wish they were singles, because I much prefer having a single individuals to move around with, but having them as a duo is just fine. I've got all the tanks actually ordered, so they'll be arriving on Thursday. This video has been taken on a Monday, so only a few days wait, and I'll be having all the stands, the tanks set up here. So this is just a brief discussion video of what I have. You guys have seen it. I'll take a pan away. You can see I've got the snakes over there, and the snake rack, same bookshelf. Works really, really well, and that's why I was really happy with it. And I thought I could whack over the fish over here. Leave a comment in the comment section below of what you'd like to see next, whether it be on the snakes, the fighting fish. I know I'll get a few of my fans back that I used to have in the fish community, so I'm very excited for that. And let me know what you'd like to see next.